As an artist, I do a lot of sketching of random things. In this case, some of those random sketches started to coalesce around a central idea, which was something to do with depression. I just started developing it, and after a while I came up with this book. I called it The Red Tree, and it felt very interesting and honest and kind of fun in a strange sort of way.
I think in terms of The Red Tree and how it is appealing to a young audience is that he looks at some adult themes that we consider adult themes, like, you know, depression or anxiety or and nervousness, and he puts it in a format that is accessible to young audiences by presenting very bold and beautiful imagery. And I think what he's saying is that young people can have a bad day, wake up feeling sad and have a bad day, and it's okay because at the end you'll get through it.
I play the character of the girl, who is sort of the only character within the show. The whole show revolves around her.
In the book it's very interesting because the young girl doesn't have a mouth, and Shaun has deliberately done that. So the only time you see her mouth is on the very last page when the red tree is there. So what we've done is taken that inner dialogue of hers, so to speak, and that narrative, and given it to the band and put it in the form of a song. And so she does hum and sing along in some points, but it's mainly the band that is giving voice to the words of the book, until the very end when she sings bravely and loudly and the red tree's there and there's goodness, hope and fun. Yep.
It's really exciting for me as a physical performer to come up with a language that is based physically, completely.
Well, the band represents essentially everything that's happening in the world that's not demonstrated by the set. We essentially have to fill in the entire space between that and Ella, the actress. So we're everything that she's feeling, everything that the sort of environment is causing her to feel, and pretty much everything in between that and what's physically represented.
On each of these little rings that you can see dotted around the room are a cog, and that represents a different world, a different space. And so she travels through each of those spaces, and it's a little bit like a game. Each space offers her something else that she has to deal with and overcome. So like this circle that I'm sitting in the moment actually will be a giant cod, and it just pops up somewhere, and I'm not going to say it too much.
Well, this is where I should probably stick to the party line and say, yes, the young kids are going to love it. But to be perfectly honest, we wrote the show with things that we like, that we hope other people will like, but ultimately, I suppose. John, should I be towing the party line here? Yeah, okay, yes. So we think kids will love this stuff because it appeals to them in a very big way. No, but seriously, I mean, we think that the music that we're drawing from is fantastic. We want everyone to hear it, and we think if we can do a good amount of justice to it, then they'll go away and go, maybe I'll check out some of the stuff that's inspired by it.
I hope that any audience watching The Red Tree, either as a book or a stage play, just find something of their own experiences in these strange, dreamlike images.